Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with hashtag 3 of the Lakeside series. Altis has took a bit of a backseat where we pump up the Lakeside server and get Lakeside whereabouts we want it. I don't know why I've put a password on this, it's an accident. Okay, let's go and see where we've got to. Quite a few, it's a lot of map changes to be fair. The mod pack, to start off, the mod pack has been updated. It's now 5 gig and it contains all the, let's go back to, so we're all modding GTA, go back to, come on, ARMA3, Lakeside V updated. It's in the description, add-ons. It's got all the default A3L PBOs you need, but we've now added the Santa Catalina, so we've got McDonald's, Taco Bells, etc. in the mod pack. We have the E76 buildings, because I don't care what people say, that is what makes Lakeside, and they're not too bad. We have the MBG, which are more just generic buildings, kill houses and stuff, and then we have the MM, which is the Australian mod pack, building pack. That pretty much sums us up at the minute. SFP is another like miscellaneous building pack. So let's go in, let's check out the changes. A lot of the changes were done in XCAM. I'll give you an example of how I used the XCAM to add what I've added, and yeah, let's go and have a look. So there's quite a few changes been made. I'll just list them out now. I'll put them in the description below, but well, I'll take you one by one because I've got them listed here. Let's have a look. So the mod pack, you will need the extra mod pack. So just update all your links. Download this fresh at Lakeside V updated mod pack. Just get rid of the other one or whatever you want to do. Make sure you select the new mod pack. You need that to run this mission, and download the new mission, which is all down below. But everything else should be hunky-dory. Your database, etc. should all be set up if you've followed all the tutorials. If you haven't done the SQL queries and you've come into this video brand new and you haven't been in the series, download it. Basically everything. I'll put everything in the link anyway. Everything, all the mission contents, if you're brand new to it, is below. But you will need to run 3 separate SQL queries to get your database up to scratch. But if you're in the series, you're all good. So we're just spawning in. So all the NPCs have been correctly. Oh, it's because that's the first time on the map. All the NPCs have been correctly placed. There might be one that's a bit high or one that's a bit out by a touch, but the majority, they're where we want them. Yeah, I think there's a couple we need to change to info stands, which we will. Let's just get bloody spawned in. So I'm only running the Lakeside mod pack at the minute. As you know, the Lakeside map has got a bit of a bug. The first person to join the server, it always gives you a config error, so you have to rejoin. That's out of our hands. It's nothing we've done. That's the actual. We didn't make the map, so it's out of our hands. One thing that has also been done, if you look at the mission file, it's we now have the working traffic lights with some E76 modules. But the map's coming together. It's looking a lot better. But it's only the 3rd video of this series. Let's spawn in Lakeside. A lovely little Lakeside spawn. And straight away you can see we have placed the Mirage and we've placed the courthouse. So let's go. My internet's crappy. Let's sink in. Next job we'll probably put TFR on here, which is pretty easy. You just need the CBA and Task Force Radio mod packs. And a user config folder all in your ARMA3 directory, and you also need to add the module into the mission, which I'll do all for you on the next series. So it's car shop, everything's all working. I added this building there just because it looks better than the default. Let's log into the Archon. Hashtag login space. Okay, let's go onto the camera and we can zoom around. Right, so the first thing I did was, I haven't used it for years, as you see from my Easy Life mission, but there's a lot of nostalgia to this little place, and I thought it would be pretty fun to bring it back. If you don't want it, just delete it, but I thought it would be pretty fun to reintroduce it, because this used to be like a proper little gathering zone, etc, etc. So we added this. In the distance you can see we added the Mirage, we added the courthouse, then we added the McDonald's, which could do with some better alignment, etc. I could do with removing this wall, but we'll do that in the next series. I was just getting pretty much where we want it. Clothing shop added, pub added. It looks like Easy Life. it does it from here. To be fair, it's looking it's coming on. Then we go down the road. We've got the fire department's been added. So let's go back up here. Obviously, we had to remove the buildings. All you do is you put an invisible helipad with the code, which you can, if you want to look at the code, it's in the description. I have got videos how to remove buildings, make them invisible. Same applies over here. Also, we have a second bank, which just because it looks good, but we can function them both for something. We have the Freedom Bank out of the Santa Catalina mod pack, which is a nice little mod pack. If we go up the road, we have PD. Hello PD. We have our new PD, and if we go all the way up to, let's go the way up to the maximum security. Although we'll work more on this, it's just pretty much placing at the minute. We have introduced the new prison. So I'm currently on the server. It's all working. Everything's all honky dory. Let's go back down into Lakeside. I'll probably add my custom towns, etc. on the next episodes. Let's go back into Lakeside. So yeah, A3L Bank was added. Let me go. Let's go through the list. So first of all, the mod pack was increased. Download the new one. A3L Bank has been added. The Mirage has been added. The courtroom's been added. The EMT building's been added. The clothing store's been added. The pub's been added. There's a little, what I refer to as the Chinese takeaway, which is this building here. Yeah, that one there. That's been added just because it looks better when you're approaching Lakeside. I like it. PD's been added. The prison's been added. McDonald's has been added. The NPCs have obviously all been moved into their new locations. There's also some code in the init.sqf that's been added to make sure it's pretty much nice weather all the time. The sun is shining. And yeah, there's some more code, so when we introduce, you'll see it in the init.sqf, so when we introduce Task Force Radio, you won't spawn in with big bloody long range backpacks on. And traffic lights, as you can see, the traffic lights are working. So update your to the latest mission, replace your mission, the whole mission, replace the mod folder. If you're already set up with databases, etc., you've been in the series, you're all gravy, you don't have to touch any of that. If you're brand new to this, just download the full mission folder and just do accordingly. You're gonna have to retrack on the videos, or if you got already got your ARMA database server set up with a database, run the new SQL file and do the 3 queries that are listed. Or your cell phone won't work, the dynamic market won't work, and basically saving, etc., will not work. But we're still dynamic market, etc., custom cell phone, you know it. It works. So guys, as you can see, a lot has been done. It's looking a lot better. It's coming on nicely. The frames, I'd say, pretty damn sweet, to be fair. Let's go to frames video. We're getting 60 standing here, which can't be bad at all. So yeah, like and subscribe if you don't already. Like for the effort, and yeah, I'll see you again. Peace out, guys. Adios.